Mickey brought to my attention this video the other day, and it is very ironic to see this. Like, this is like the end of the world. This is like we live on this, and this is all. This is just. Well, I just thought that was quite amazing. This big hole underneath. It's drawn a little bit of attention, the video, but it is quite amazing to see that. I think it's all mining. But there's something else here. Ireland, Northern England and Scotland. So that's where the islands are. They all have many, many miles of just stone walls and fields. Hundreds of them. So that's that one. It's quite amazing, isn't it? This is the second island. There's more islands there. There's about 5 of them. 2 of them don't seem to have the fields with stone walls on them, but these 2 do. And then this is the island with the mining on it. I call it mining because I don't know what else it is. Obviously I think a few people live on that island. But it's all full of these stone walls. Those are all the stone walls. They're all over the island. So what it was is, when I was making this video, and we did look at this part of it and thought, wow, look at all that. Another channel called Rebel Without a Pause made a video. Did quite a lot of work on stone walls. This next part of the video is in part 2. So if you want to go and see the whole thing, go over to his channel and watch the videos. So that to me looks like mining again. Some kind of mining happened there. Anyway, we're going to go on. Oh, and these are the other 2 islands, and they don't have anything on them. That's one of them, and the one before. They don't have any, seem to have any walls on them, but 3 of the islands do. They're absolutely covered. And other places are like this in England, but not southern England. Not most of England, just the very north bit, Scotland and Ireland. So let's move on and watch Rebel Without a Pause. Let's watch the video. We'll put a little bit of the video. This bit comes from part 2, but he made part 1 and part 2. So go over to his channel and watch both parts if you're very interested.
The next island is from a suggestion from Jim Dillinger from the previous video, and he suggested that I go down here and have a look. Good call, mate. And we'll be down to Galway Bay, and there are 3 islands here. I'm in bloody mind. Can't you see? Showing these islands. And this is all plastic stone walls. It's the smallest of the islands. And there's the next one. That clear up. And you can see it's just the exact same. And that's the 2 small islands. This is the larger of all the islands. And just look at the walls that's here. So somebody tell me this is for livestock. How would you possibly have this for livestock? That makes absolutely no sense. However, when you mention grid, that makes more sense. So, do I know how many miles there is? 1,500 miles of walls on those islands. So, yeah, slideshow for a better look. Right. So again, you can see there's lots and lots of walls here, and we'll measure it and see how much tonnage there is. There's certainly no shortage of walls, that's for sure. This is incredible. This is 3 small islands. Who done this and when? How many people? How long did it take? How did this? When? Why? It's everywhere. The entire island is covered with dry stone walls. So what's that all about? And again, they're a different style for the ones in Yorkshire. But they're dry stone walls nevertheless. So as far as I'm concerned, they qualify. So, what the that's something. Right. Each mile has 1,760 yards. Each yard represents a ton, multiplied by the 1,500 miles, which gets us over 2.5 million tons of stone was moved around those 3 tiny islands. Who do you think done that then? How long did that take? Who fed them? Clothed them? The logistics? Mind blowing. Well, thanks for watching. Please comment.
Some people might say that it's a little gem making this video. I'm going to show you a few parts to it that I just find quite amazing. I don't even know if I can. I'm going to have a go at trying to explain what I think it might be. I was just watching this video where these people are coming on a horse here, and then you just start looking at what's going on, and something goes across here, And then something's going to happen across here in a minute. It comes down here, comes up and goes across there. Now, I have seen this loads and loads of times. Here it is. Do you see it? Here. Here he is. See him moving back. So what it is I've seen this loads of times. The way I'm explaining it is what it looks like, but it obviously isn't. But it's like, that is a pane of glass. Somebody is filming through the glass, and then they're being captured on the glass. There is a man in the background coming forward and then going back. I'm not even sure, there's a face here, I'm not even sure if the hanky's involved, because it goes with him. But anyway, these people, there they are on the horse. We're going back to this bit. And there is this person moving around in the footage underneath. The whole thing is bizarre. To me, you know, people say it's all to do with the pixels and everything, but I just don't believe it is. I think every single person in this video is added. You know, like the felt sets we used to get. Did you see the person through the glass? I mean, sometimes when you see him later on, he's so much part of that video. I'm really hoping that people don't write in and say, no, I couldn't see it. It depends how well it uploads onto YouTube, because you always lose a little bit of quality then. But, you know, I've seen this quite regularly. I saw it on the Zars footage. When James and I did loads of videos a couple of years ago, we saw it there, and I was saying to James, I can see it. It's like someone's standing the other side of the glass and they're filming the glass. I said it then, I say it today, but, you know, there's that thing there. But I don't know what it is unless it is them doing the CGI to their videos, and to do it they've got to do this. But there is the person in the footage standing up, being down and coming back up. I mean, you know, I've seen them reuse footage. It's like they film over the top of other footage. But that is also very bizarre, isn't it, to do that? But, you know, this whole video is bizarre. When you look at it. Every single one of those people have been put in. And then there is that man moving around. Well, we'll call it a man. Person. There is a person moving around in the footage. Extra. Just look at everybody. Everybody looks weird. It's because they're not real. So what I did was I took this video over to Movie Maker and just made it a bit darker, and the effects there weren't really what I wanted, but it makes the shadow in it a little bit darker. So it's the same footage as we've just watched, but with a darker effect on it. So I'm hoping you can see him better. Here he's coming, he's going to come now. I think this is part of him here as well. He's in here, and then he's going to he's going to be here. That person jumping up. Here he comes. Stops and looks and then goes back. And I say, I think that hanky's something to do with it, and this bit over there. Do you see it? It's like it's something to do with the whole thing. Flossie, just wait a minute, my dog wants to go out. You never know what you want, do you, Flossie? Anyway, I think she's hungry, aren't you? Yeah, wants some food. Anyway, the whole thing is just bizarre. Hopefully you can see the man a little bit better in the footage, but he's there. I've seen it when we're on trains, but I didn't say anything then because, you know, it could be them looking out of the glass window, but there's no glass window here. So why is there a reflection of someone else in it? And it's not just a bit of them. It's most of their body going back up there. So how can that be? Is this 1800s CGI? That's what I think it is. There he goes, back he goes. It's just there's just that shot, but I see it repeatedly. You're all watching it with these other people in it, like ghosts. It's like a ghost going back. And then that bit of smoke which goes off here is bizarre. And you don't notice it. But I do. Because I've seen it so many times. And you know, some people, I'm not saying they're having a go at me, but they write in the comments that it's pixels and everything. But it's not. You know, suddenly we'll come across that somebody's in the wrong perspective. And, you know, like some of these down here, these kids, they're all really weird when you watch them. Really weird. Because the way I see it is these are all, there he goes again, these are all on that, I just don't know. Anyway, they're all 2D on 2D. You know, we're 3D on 2D when they take pictures, okay? But we were 3D to start with. And I think that shows itself in the pictures, whereas these, they're just added. And that's really strange. Whatever that is, his arm, that's just most bizarre. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully he came out a little bit bigger then, or a little bit darker rather, should I say. There he is. There he going off on here. I still think that. Oh, it's just bizarre. But why is he in there? Why? What, that all these videos are CGI? People are making them, even in, you know, the 18 and 1900s, to pretend there's loads of people when there wasn't. See him? He's so in the footage. Really? You know, there's no perspective there, how that horse was walking through. I don't know, it's just all bizarre. But anyway, there was just one other bit I saw that was the same. Well, it didn't have an extra person in it. Oh no, we're still on this footage at the moment. Now it's brighter and we're continuing on. So you saw that looked like a face over here. It was a bit bizarre. And this is how they've CGI'd it. And maybe they did it all in a studio behind glass. Oh yes, look, this kid here. Look at the perspectives of everyone. It doesn't work. Look at that kid there. And look at the size of him. You'll see that they all just look so odd. There goes the man. There he goes. What? I don't know what's happening there. Has anybody got any other ideas to what they think it is? And then you start looking into things, and it's just none of it looks right. There's the man getting up. This corner is so strange with whatever happens with, like, do you see that on the right hand side? Let's go back to that again. Here, as it comes, let me see if I can stop the footage. There goes the man. Here we go. Oh, there's one. There's this thing going on here. Oh, there you go. Look, it looks like that's its head, but it looks like more like an elf. And there's his arm, and there's his body. Do you see it? I mean, that is just out of character to what's going on in here. These are the kind of things I see. And then again, go back here, and then Let's go back. I've gone back again. So what's that? And then this man's got a funny hat, and then that appears, and then that appears. Did you see that? It's going to go. Is it on? Yeah. What's this? It just, and then he's not. Oh, they just. Oh, we're looking for the ghosty thing that goes across the smoke. Here it comes. Here it is. What's going on in the footage? And there it looks like a cat or something. And there it looks like a skeleton with, like an alien skeleton. There's the cat. See the cat? Or like leopard or something. It's lioness. And then there's this sort of body thing, but I think it's the man really in the footage. See him there? His face, his body. I mean, that is just, I mean, I have thought maybe that the AI is doing this, puts on extra things in the footage, just always does. I saw it years ago. I did many footages where, you know, even on Hangouts, they put numbers on our hair. You know, they do this, the AI does these things. I mean, I just can't even, like, what is going on? It's just, this is not pixelation. This is, I don't know what it is. I mean, what's all that? They're cutting something out there. What are they cutting out here? Or what have they added? They've added the people. At normal speed, people aren't seeing it. And I said you've got to slow the footage down. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, what's this? Like that, whatever that is, like a dog lying across there. What's that? I mean, if you go back, let's go back here. Where is it? There. See the dog? It's all just bizarre. There's the dog. And then you start looking. I mean, look at the perspective of him when other people. It's just, they've been stuck in. This is not pixelation. See? Look, he's got a line round him. That means he's added. There's the man in the background. That really blew my mind. I just wonder what everybody else's thoughts are. I mean, if you're not sure, don't make a comment. Watch it again. Maybe speed it up, if that makes it better for you. Because it is happening in the footage. Anyway, the last part of the footage was just looking at this. It's got the same problem. Everybody is added again. No one's real. It's all a cartoon. The soldiers, whichever, they changed quite a lot. Their hats and everything. Look at the women. Look at the perspective of the two women. They're one step away from the soldiers, but they're much bigger. Look at it all. I'm talking about these women. The perspectives are wrong. And then something's going to happen here. Like someone's got a really big hat or something. And then that can't be. Here it is. Look, this is not in the right. What the hell's that? It's quite big. These are big then. Because you see they're superimposed into the footage. These hats and stuff are superimposed in. Yeah, all superimposed in. Look at the size of these hats. And then when you see them, look what's happened to the horses. It's because it's been manipulated. And if there's a man behind a glass doing it, they did it to this as well. Look at that man there. He's lost part of his face. So that means he's added to the footage, like I've been telling you. Added to the footage. Look at them all. This, if he was real, his face would be there. But it's not. I mean, did you see that? Stop there a minute. Let's just go back to this bit here. Where is it? We'll go back. Do you see? He is added. He's added to the foot. They are not all walking together. He is added, they are added, and then that's another layer back there. So 1 layer, 2 layers, and then he is added. Let's go back a tiny bit more so you can see it again now. So here he comes. Added, he is added. I like these hats are in the wrong perspective to the video. It's just disgusting what they do. Just a bunch of lies. Oh, she's the same. Let's go back there. It's the woman. Yeah, she's added as well, the woman in the front. See how big her head is? Stop the footage there. Let's go back here. Well, that'll do. Just see how big her head is when she's just basically 1 step away from him and his head. And look, he's 1 step away from him. And look at the size difference between his head and her head. And we're talking of maybe 2 or 3 steps. It doesn't happen like that. And look at these people on the wall. He hasn't even got a head, that one. But look at them all. They don't look real, do they? They're added. Everything's added. See, these cannot be in the same perspective. That him to him is wrong and him to her is wrong. Oh, it's just disgusting. Because they shouldn't be allowed to do this to us, to treat us like this. That's what I say. Hopefully now when you're looking at it, you can see that it's all added. And when I look at it, you keep thinking, are the people darker skinned? And then they've covered them up. And that's why nobody looks that real, really, because they've covered them up. Anyway, we're coming to the end of the video. What do you think about, like, whatever that is? Man behind glass, ghost, whatever it is. What's your thoughts? And obviously this is all just crazy and added. Added, it's all like layer upon layer of lies. Layer upon layer of making these videos. Who do you think did it? Do you think they did it then, in the early 1900s? Late 1800s, early 1900s? Or do you think they've been done now? But then why would there be a man behind the glass? Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave your comments below.